you want me to introduce anything, or do you want to just jump into it maybe?
Let's just have Val call the roll first.
Commissioner Snow.
Here.
Commissioner Curry.
Here.
Commissioner Delanoy.
Here.
Mayor Penny.
Here. So we're here to discuss the 125th anniversary. Brian and Steve and Malia and Becky have been working on this, and I've gone to a couple of the meetings. And Brian, take it over.
Basically, we have here, this is a draft of the day's events. At each meeting, we've kind of gone back and forth on things that can be done, and have put together this idea of activities throughout the day. Really, the purpose tonight, or this workshop, is for you as a commission to kind of look at what we have and see if there's anything that you don't like or want to tweak, or if you're okay with it. You know, we have a lot of events this year, so we don't have a lot of time, but we've put this together and kind of want to get your thoughts on the layout. So, you know, we can just go down it if you'd like, and then comment as we go along. You know, part of what we discussed was the opening of the time capsule. That would be something that would be handled by the Historic Society, so it wouldn't really be something that we would be involved in. It's something that would be at Sika Hall. It would be, you know, around noon, and it would be something that people could go and look at. Wouldn't necessarily be tied exactly with the activities that will occur later on. The larger activities, and Becky and Malia, you two have put the most time into this, so feel free to jump in, please, if there's something that I'm going sideways on. So, the majority of the events would begin down at Sunrise Park at about 4 p.m. Some of the things that are proposed are face painting, a hula hoop contest at 4:30, cornhole, pumpkin painting contest at 5, and then some activities by the Early Learning Coalition. The hula hoop contest and the pumpkin painting contest would be taken care of by the Kiwanis. And then there's a question mark as to whether or not you would like to be the
I
judges.
hate judges, Judge. They have me every year for the past, 2 or 3 years, judge the little kids in costumes at the farmer's market. And that is the hardest thing to do.
Well,
You can't ask a grandmother to just pick one.
Well, the hula hoop's easy. Whoever falls last wins.
Well, that's true, that's easy. Oh, what stress.
Well, maybe you keep getting asked because you're good at it.
No, I hate doing that.
Well, we can have the Kiwanis judge too, because the Kiwanis group has already agreed to volunteer, I think, in any way we need them, so.
Well, listen, if the other commissioners want to, I'm not gonna, but I don't
I'll
like
make
it.
JD do it.
You're gonna have the hula hoop thing, like having the DJ kind of do that?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
One of the things that they do pretty often, and it would kind of keep you out of having to select somebody and then have everybody else hate you, except for the one selected.
Yeah.
Is you could have, you know, make some noise for, have Kiwanis,
Yeah.
anybody, just
Right,
whoever
right,
gets the
right.
most cheer, that's who you select.
That's a good idea.
That's a good idea, Steve, yeah.
That's a good idea.
That way it's not your fault.
Thank you for bailing me out.
We'll probably have to look into prizes then, what we're gonna get if you win.
Duck sticker.
Ducks.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
So do you want to judge it by crowd activity and cheers?
I think that works.
I think that's a great one.
So what, is it gonna be like whoever keeps it going the longest?
For the hula hoop, yeah.
Well, then that's just pretty much easy.
What they're gonna do? They're gonna paint pumpkins too.
Well, yeah, that's
And with
We
that,
can have applause for, like-
I think it's best for them, when we start publicizing this, we're gonna tell them to bring their own pumpkin. That way we don't have to try to go find a pumpkin patch to start asking them to bring pumpkins here. So it'll be kind of like bring your own pumpkin. We'll supply the paint and stuff that I can get at Hobby Lobby, but I think they should bring their own
BYOP?
pumpkin.
Yeah, you'll have a lot of pumpkins.
Yeah, so,
You can buy a whole patch of pumpkins.
Well, the problem would be knowing if you had enough.
Yeah.
well, right, yeah, yeah.
I mean, how do you even plan something
Right.
like that?
I mean, do you want to have some pumpkins on hand for people who may be coming?
That
and
might
don't
not be a
have
bad
one?
idea,
You
Brian.
know, just a limited
Yeah,
number.
that might not, because there
Yeah.
might be some kids that want to
That
do
just
it,
don't have 'em.
that their family can't do it,
Right.
you know?
We could do pumpkin chunking into the river.
But if we could encourage people to bring it, that'd probably be good.
Trebuchet.
And then let them fly afterwards.
Okay, so we'll encourage them to bring their own pumpkins, but then we'll have some extras on hand.
That sounds like a good idea.
All right. And then as far as the judging, do you want to do?
I think the crowd does a great job.
Yeah.
You all
What do you
okay
do,
with
hold your
that?
hand like over the pumpkin? and-
Yeah, you don't hold your hand over the pumpkin and whatever the
What
crowd.
if you have a family there that has like 15 people?
Then they win.
Okay.
Actually,
You can do, I can do a secret, you know, a
I've already
secret judge
discussed this
thing, you
a
know,
million times.
where we just put in what we think number 1, 3, 5, 10, 20, whatever number in a bucket or somewhere, and then pull it out and count out who did it. Then you're not really, nobody's responsible. You know, we could get 10 people to judge it if we want to, and then.
I mean, I think if we're-
The flower thing, I don't know if that's good.
I mean, I think to keep it simple,
Lonnie.
to allow the crowd
All
to
right, let me tell you how to do it.
vote.
We're gonna give out tickets, and you're gonna put a bucket in front of each pumpkin, and people are gonna
There you go.
choose who is the best winner.
Okay.
And whoever has the most tickets wins.
That's why we did it a lot.
Say that again?
We're gonna get a roll of tickets, and they're gonna put it in who they win.
So who's handing out the tickets?
I will personally. I will sign them on the back and have them notarized.
All right.
so you think it's the same?
I can notarize them.
So the hula hoop contest, it's.
The hula hoops is kind of whoever lasts the longest. I mean,
Two kids are gonna be there for half an hour.
If we,
you assume kids are active nowadays.
Next to that.
If we have DJ Ali though, he can run, he runs all those little things. The
Yeah.
Yeah,
He does the
he's great
chairs,
at that
he does
stuff.
He does all that.
And then it's
he's-
just like,
Well,
Yeah,
he's
he's
not
not-
gonna be here, he's actually sending somebody on his behalf because he's on duty that night, that day.
But he assures us he's as good as he is.
Yeah,
I think haven't we had his substitute before?
I don't know, I don't
I
remember.
thought we
His
had.
group does a good job. of
Yeah, no, he
putting it
has
together.
pretty good people that work.
I would like to suggest, and only from working with the police explorers, I know the schools, the kids are required to have volunteer hours, community service hours, and that's how our explorers used to get by doing activities. So it might not be a bad idea to reach out to the high schools about their groups. Because, well, we did it with the food boxing stuff. The groups can also come out and participate. The teams,
I would suggest we contact Emory Riddle.
well, yeah.
They
and
have
Riddle,
service
too.
fraternities that can come out and don't need to be supervised.
Well,
Someone
I
has
can
to
tell you
supervise.
that I
Someone has to
tried that
supervise
for
the-
Christmas, and it was very, very hard to get them, I don't remember even if they showed up. for
I can get a bunch of
Christmas.
kids from Bethune-Cookman to come. I can guarantee you. Tasso will make them come. So I'll reach out to Bethune-Cookman.
I just thought if we could get some of those student group volunteers.
Yeah.
Do we have explorers yet? I know they were supposed to be
I
working on it.
think he was
but,
working on that.
I don't know if they have them yet.
I guess we ruled out the fishing tournament. I was looking forward to that.
Unless you want to man it. Okay.
What's there to man?
This thing's gonna be a logistical nightmare. Because we don't have any special event staff.
The DJ's gonna just
Right.
about run
I
the whole
don't see the
thing.
American Legion on here anywhere. I thought they were
volunteers.
gonna
Yeah, they
participate.
were gonna volunteer.
What you gotta set up now, this DJ's probably gonna run pretty much the whole thing. I mean, he's just gonna be telling people what to do
Yeah,
at a certain
the
time.
activities.
Okay. All right, so
That they were gonna do it, but I,
then we're gonna go with the bucket idea, the tickets.
yeah,
All right, and the mayor, you're gonna hand those out?
I was being facetious. But I'm not really.
You're not gonna be here?
No?
You're not?
All right.
For real?
You're still gonna get them notarized?
I know that. No, my wife has informed me that it's her best friend's daughter's wedding and I need to be there.
Okay.
What the wife says goes.
that's right.
All right.
That's right. Just saying.
But
She said,
you
don't you
wanna-
have a vice mayor? Yeah, Penny will do it.
It'd be that hard to move it
Yeah.
down next the following weekend or something?
Huh?
Do you wanna be there? I mean, is that something you?
No, this can't be scheduled around me. No, it's in motion.
You are the mayor.
I know, but it's bigger than me.
Well, would it?
They've already got entertainment scheduled.
Oh, I was gonna say, would it really be? a
Pending
big deal
contracts.
At this point? Well, okay.
We are gonna have a stroke.
Taking it
Just
all in.
throw something at me. Was just asking.
Yeah.
You wanna-
So, I guess since he's not gonna be there, you want me to welcome people there, or are you gonna mess with that?
Well, I think typically if the mayor would do it, use the vice mayor, I think should do it.
Okay, I didn't know if you were gonna mess with that, or to have people welcomed.
I mean, we can, I think it would probably be a good idea to have either use the vice mayor or Joe to
Okay.
to
Him and I
welcome
can hash
everyone.
it out.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be anything complicated. It can just be a,
Yeah.
welcoming of everybody for this special event. We're glad you.
Well, if it ends up
make
being
it.
me, I promise I'll keep it short.
Well, here's the whole problem with that. Is from what I understand, this is a come and go kind of event. There's no hard start to it.
Okay,
It's
so
not
then we're not
it's
gonna
not like
mess-
it's not like the Easter egg hunt. Like there's a hard start.
So
Like,
then we're not really gonna mess with it
Well,
then.
what I was thinking when she was talking about the welcome is do it being a concert.
yeah,
Right, because that is a fixed.
that's
fixed time.
Gosh, glad you guys are here.
that's usually Becky's job.
Yes.
All right, so as far as the judging, do you want to come back to that, or you want to,
I thought we were gonna do the buckets.
well, yeah, that was the mayor's idea. He's not.
The easiest thing is have the DJ do it and just when, that's how they did it. on-
Yeah.
Hand over
On
the
Bozo.
I say just let the DJ handle it.
Okay,
So no tickets, no bucket.
But we do need prizes for winners.
So no notary, no signature.
Darn, I only charge $20 each. I was gonna make a fortune.
all right, so then the mayor will do it, and then, Lee, I think your idea, getting some prizes.
Yeah.
No, the DJ is, didn't we just say the DJ is gonna do it?
Yeah.
So the mayor's not gonna do the pumpkin.
Well,
Why do you have
she
to
was
have
talking
a
about
winner?
some prizes, a prize for the winner.
Why does there have to be a winner? Why can't all the kids that participate get something small?
Yeah, or it's just an
Let's not have that.
activity. Or it's just an activity that they do. Maybe it's just an activity. And there is no best pumpkin, it's just something to do for the kids.
There's always gotta be a best.
You're not winning, you're losing. Come on, Ricky Bobby.
You're participating, which is a win in itself.
We could always give some little participation ribbon or something.
God, I'm glad I'm not gonna be here.
Yeah.
We're gonna FaceTime.
I think we should give away a day
We're
with
gonna
the mayor.
FaceTime
You like that better?
Sure.
This is your event. So,
I mean, it might be little kids, and who wants to hurt a little kid's feelings, and their creativity might be something different than other. I say all of them should get a little something, just because they participated. Not that we're giving participation trophies, we're just being appreciative of the fact that they participated.
Yes.
It is a participation.
So should we get like a little about 100 little gifts for everybody?
Well, so we don't know how many participants.
That's the whole thing.
Oh my God, so that's not
That's the whole problem.
real cheap.
Dollar store.
Joe's got a fat.
All right,
All right. So,
whatever.
Sorry, Joseph, we're not gonna talk about equipment tonight. We're stuck.
We're stuck on.
Joseph, did you really think that we would be through this? I hope not, because you know us by now.
It's not that hard to judge them though. I mean, what's,
Yeah.
So what are you gonna
Let's just do
do?
the
One
buckets and
through
tickets then.
third?
if we just give the tickets to us and we'll just drop them in the bucket, or just put them up by the.
Just let the DJ, I say let's let the DJ.
I agree.
Let the DJ handle it and give out like a 1 through 3, 1 through 4, whatever it is you wanna do.
And the DJ can walk over and go over each
Yep,
person.
yep,
throughout.
yep, yep. I think
Make it
that's,
casual. and-
that's the simplest way.
Yes.
We won't do participation.
1 through 40.
you good with that, JD?
We can do crowds.
Okay, all right.
I'm not gonna.
All right, so the DJ will do it then, and then we'll
And we'll work
decide
on prizes.
on the prizes.
Yeah.
All right, perfect.
Yeah, don't leave that up to us.
And that's for the,
You got it.
and that's just for the pumpkin painting. The hula hoop will be whoever's the last to drop,
Yeah.
they win. So then that brings us to the DJ from 4 PM to 6 PM at the large pavilion. Then the concert will start at 6 PM, run to 7:45. I think the band that everybody has kind of selected so far are the B Naturals.
So this is a local band out of Ormond Beach that, they have a pretty big Ormond Beach following. We've seen them like 8 times.
Several times.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Where they play at?
Villages.
They're very small and local. They played at the Moose Lodge.
So the bigger, really good bands Malia usually gets are production, and they have to set up, and that's gonna be hard outside.
Yeah, yeah,
whereas
yeah.
The B Naturals are gonna be a little easier, and they're a little more folksy than what we're used to, but they're very fun, they're very entertaining, and yeah.
He's very
Sounds
interactive with
good.
the audience.
Sounds
And
good.
They're excited.
they're very excited. He's
They want to
very-
be the mayor.
He said,
And you're not.
And you're not gonna be here.
well, he was excited about the commissioners
What kind of
too.
music?
We will need
Huh?
their music,
50s and
their power
90s,
requirement.
like they did
Yeah.
50s
We'll
really
need to get
well.
a generator, but we
Yeah.
need to know what size we get.
Yeah, yeah. They do have all the outdoor equipment, he said, so as far as sound, they can provide all that, but yeah, we'll need. power.
Yeah, I'm assuming 100 kilowatt service will be fine.
Okay, I'll ask him that.
Now, we're not gonna have a lot of driving on the lawn, are we? Okay.
Well,
Well, I meant for like delivery and stuff, but God, we gotta be careful with
there's
that.
gonna have to be some, the generator obviously, and then when they're bringing out their speakers and their subs and all that kind of good stuff, they have to.
Can we make sure to mark the sprinklers or something and then keep them to maybe one little area of driving, not, I just don't want that to get tore up.
Yeah.
So can we do something preventative?
Yeah, it's, you know, the tough thing, it's not gonna be in the area where they typically go in, because the sidewalk on the north and south side is precisely where all the irrigation heads are.
Right.
So we kinda have to have them going kind of towards the middle.
Okay.
I'll have to figure that out.
Where are
We
gonna
can just
set up-
try to protect it the best we can.
Yeah, of course.
Where's the concert gonna be? It's not gonna be in the large pavilion?
No, we don't have anywhere near the side. The large pavilion's gonna be the DJ. We can't have the DJ and the band in the same place because two different sound systems. So what we're talking about is getting a group like Special Event Services to deliver a stage somewhere out towards the point and have generator back there.
Got it.
the stage delivery.
And that'd be a good backdrop too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It falling out.
All right. That would bring us to the drone show, which would begin at 8 p.m. Sunrise Park South is going to be closed for the drone launch, set up at 2 p.m.
Just real quick on that. From my experience in Ponce Inlet, anytime we close the boat ramp, we always try to send out notification to the local fishermen and stuff, so you didn't make them quite as mad. So we might want to consider doing that for the boat ramp.
Might be easier to put up like a sign
Yeah, and
two or 3 weeks ahead of time.
We could do
Right at the
that
ramp.
as well.
yeah, the challenge there is gonna be, if we close it down at 2, are there gonna be trailers on site?
What if they
with boats
left,
out
what if
there?
they left at 8 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
Right, exactly right. And the other one, which is less likely to be a problem, but you can stop people from coming in from the land side, you can't stop them from coming in on the
You may have
road.
to shut everything down at 6 o'clock in the
what
morning.
we used to have to do is shut it down the
The
night.
day
The night
before.
Yeah,
And you just put barricades, something, you know.
yeah.
That's probably the
Closed, no
best thing.
parking, you know, blah, blah, blah.
Because
Worst thing to do is
otherwise
be
you're
out there in
gonna-
your boat and can't get it.
You're gonna go in there and there's gonna be all kinds of trailers
Yeah.
if we wait.
And it's not like they can't go to another boat ramp, there's plenty of boat ramps.
Exactly.
They're not
And if we give ample notification, we never really had much pushback because we always tried to give that notification, so,
You think 3 weeks is enough?
yeah, 3
enough
weeks
time?
is good.
Put Penny's phone number on it.
Yeah.
So that brings us to the next point that we've already kind of touched upon, solicit volunteers to help with activities, Kiwanis Club willing to help.
Now,
What were your
the
thoughts?
Kiwanis Club is willing to help, but you're gonna get about 6 to 8 people to help. It's not that there's 50 people coming out.
Okay.
So, yeah, so I think Debbie's suggestion to reach out to, I can reach out to American Legion to see if they want to help.
Well, they said they would volunteer to help.
Absolutely. Hey, Tim.
Hey, Jim.
All right, good to see y'all.
But definitely check with the students, both high school and, I would check Riddle and Bethune-Cookman.
Oh, I do know that high schools, like the Celtic Festival in Norman, the high schools no longer
Oh, they
provide
don't?
credit for the high school.
Really?
girls. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, well.
So I know,
Maybe the high schools won't work then, but I don't know if does Daytona State have any groups that do anything like that?
what about the local churches?
Not as
Like
much
the
as,
church over here behind City Hall. I don't know which way it is from this room, but, I mean, they're very active. Yeah.
How many volunteers do we need? How many do you think we
I don't
can
think
actually
we need
have?
a whole lot. I mean, if we had 15, that'd be more than enough, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know
Well, it
what
depends.
we're having them do,
yeah.
so.
I guess it needs to be determined how many you think we'll need.
I mean, yeah, what are they gonna do? And then how many do we need? I don't
Yes.
wanna ask for all these volunteers.
And-
Right.
And we've got nothing.
And
for
are you
them to
gonna
do.
have people that can only come for 2 hours as opposed to the whole time?
Yeah.
I mean,
So.
Main
so
thing I think is
what-
gonna be beverage sales.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
what we were talking about with beverage sales was having the truck come and having them serve it, so we won't need volunteers for that. The main thing we need volunteers for are just to oversee the activities, make sure people know what to do, know where the cornhole boards are, know where to go for the hula hoop contest, things like that. So it's more just navigational stuff and maybe help us set up and break down.
Yeah. I mean, even when we have
Well,
a
you-
DJ, but we don't really have any, he just kind of directs the kids, everybody goes.
are you
Yeah.
gonna
towards the
need
DJ.
people to help with the face painting, the hula hoop contest, all that stuff?
Brittany knows, she's a standalone girl, so she'll bring
Okay.
either her daughter or she'll do it herself. But she's charging us and so is Ali, so.
And who are the volunteers typically at the car show?
Those are all Tony's
Yeah,
guys.
those are
Right.
Tony's
Okay,
friends.
right, and they're not gonna be involved with this at all.
No, he would like to be a vendor. I saw him yesterday.
A vendor at this event?
He'd like to have his lemonade stand there.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
that's cool.
Mayor, were you gonna reach out to Bethune-Cookman?
Yeah.
Okay.
Remind me, did we had talked about having his car show
We did.
this same time, but we decided not to.
No, it was gonna be the weekend after.
Yeah,
There was too
okay.
many things going on.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I know it's not my thing, I just want to throw this out. It's Halloween month, so maybe something with the pirate thing there, maybe have like a costume contest with a pirate ship or something. I'm just throwing that out there.
That's where the pumpkin idea came from.
Yeah.
One more thing, do you think, are we gonna do any kind of like t-shirt? Like we did, like we did when we did Hogs on the Hill, we did a t-shirt, that was a really nice t-shirt.
That was you, right?
No, I didn't do that. That was McCrusky.
Me either.
That was McCrusky.
We didn't know about most of it. That was not a good event.
Oh man, that thing was smashing.
Yeah, but it was done by means.
So was Third and Ridgewood.
Yeah. Wow, what was the matter?
The concert was good. It was the girls dancing in the kids.
Yeah, it was the girls dancing and giving massages.
That was only.
And then cutting the lights out in the tent during the massage.
Yeah, that would be a problem.
Oh, no, I mean, that,
Yeah,
really, that,
absolutely, 100%.
But didn't she also have
that was
one there?
pretty neat though.
No, there's only one.
No, she had the one over at Highland Park.
And the shirts were really
She
neat.
had a.
Donna, I wasn't
That's
under
what
her.
I'm saying. She had a, there was a.
I don't know about her, but he did the Hogs on the Hill.
All right,
thing.
let's stay
Anyway,
present.
let's go back.
We're not gonna
I don't
pass.
wanna rehash that guy.
Move forward.
You gonna do any kind of a t-shirt or anything like that? For
Here's
our
the thing,
anniversary?
we don't have a budget for any of this.
And you'll see that.
So that's the whole thing,
coming
it's
up.
gonna depend on how much all this is gonna come together and cost and, so
We have money to spend.
we don't have anything budgeted for it. That's the whole thing, so
We do have money to spend.
we give Michelle a stroke.
You can sell the t-shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we could sell them. Maybe make up about 50 of them.
We're,
All right.
You can sell them
You
for
wanna-
cost.
I know staff's main concern right now is getting people to the event. That we do all this and we have 12 people show up and we give them leftover ducks. Right? That's what staff is concerned about. Is, so,
Yes, and so let's get through what we have before we maybe jump to
I think that's a
t-shirt.
great idea.
I think it's an awesome idea.
So we have, so the volunteers we're working on, hiring a rental company for special event services to do the stage, tables, chairs, and are we gonna need them to bring a generator too? And a generator? Okay. Obtain 3 food trucks, which will be placed at both ends of the parking lot. And the Kiwanis to obtain a license for beer and wine, a local company to serve beer and wine to be located near the food trucks. Close Riverside Drive from 10th through 12th Street for parking and notify the residents. So we'll have to do that. I know we have San Robar Drive and Peterson Court in there too. That would be kind of involved in that. Line the roads with cones from City Hall to the north side of LPGA and have a designated crossing on Riverside Drive.
Okay.
We need parking signs to be placed strategically, and then message on message board beginning October 2nd.
Will we go on the utility bills also as a
That's
message?
a good idea.
I think we
Do
should,
that as well.
would, any means possible to get it out.
Yeah.
Are we going to allow parking other areas along Riverside Drive?
I mean, we can't, if people want to park on Riverside Drive,
Are
you're
we
talking
going
about
to
before
enforce
10th?
no
and after?
parking? Are we, I mean, I think
a
we
lot of
should,
that private property.
Yeah, it's riparian rights.
A
Yeah.
lot of that private.
even on the right of way? They can park on the right of way.
Well, they can, but they're gonna pull farther off the road than just right on the right of way. You don't want them driving on the sidewalk because we're spending,
Well, no, I don't want them, but I was thinking on the right of way.
there's not much.
I'm just worried, I mean, I understand they're worried, but on the opposite end of that spectrum, I'm worried about
No, I
parking.
know.
And if they park at City Hall, I mean, golf carts.
I mean, I think your best thing is
Okay.
to put up a sign that says alternate parking at City Hall.
Okay.
No, and see that. You know?
Okay, yeah, you're right, I'm
Service.
sorry,
Yeah.
it's not. Oh.
To go from here to there? You kind of like, golf cart show service? If you're gonna have to try to park here and walk all the way down there to the park.
Well, we did it last weekend for the Easter
Right, it's a
festival. We
big
parked there
walk.
and walked.
There's a lot of people.
It's 2 blocks.
If we wanted to, and I don't know if we would want to get to the weeds like this, but we could have some handicap or some sort of parking like that towards the event site. And then people that are up here, it's 2 blocks. Walk, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Been to Disney World?
yeah, I think the handicap would be a good idea.
And that way the
If
folks.
they
that-
have a placard, they can,
Right.
You just have to have some alternative signs that say, no parking.
So how do you all feel with this draft so far? And the events chosen, the timing,
I mean,
everyone's...
I just have one other suggestion. The people who do walk, ride, Volusia County, the bikes, and I know there's another name for them, I call them walk, ride people. They do bike stuff, helmet measuring.
the TPO
Oh, like
used to
bike
do
safety?
that.
It's,
The TPO does have a program.
They still have it?
They do it every year.
it's not the TPO, it's this other group.
The bicycle
Bicycle
pedestrian.
pedestrian.
The bike-
Yes, it'd be great if they set up a booth there with information. Because if there's gonna be a lot of kids there,
Yeah.
that's something that benefits both parents and the kids. And if I need to give you a better description than that, I'll be glad to find it out.
So
It's through the TPO.
do you want to start having people setting up booths?
Like
Because if you
vendors.
have them do it, you may have other types of people who want to give out information or vendors.
I think
Well, we're gonna bring ELC there.
Right?
Yeah.
That's the only reason I brought this
if,
up.
if it's a nonprofit, say,
Okay.
that, or a government entity that wants to be there as a service
Right.
oriented, I don't have a problem with that. I mean, I don't know that I would bother, renting out spaces for people to sell stuff and I think
No.
that's taken a little too far, but
And I think if
to
you
have it information
But they
based.
would have to have their own tent, is what you're saying, too.
You'd have
Yeah.
to,
It'd
yeah.
be like National Night Out, which also
Yes.
we have to keep in mind is the week before this.
Oh, so we might not be able to.
Okay, yeah, I
get
was
some of
just
those.
thinking a government entity or something. who
Your
works
drone
with
show's
the
gonna bring
county.
people in.
Yeah.
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 That's your draw.
One thing,
Yes,
just to
I
bring
agree.
up,
That's a good thing.
is that this is also a couple of weeks before Election Day. So if people are running for office, I know we've had it on some other events that, come out with,
Yeah,
signs. I don't know. if
Don't
you
have
wanna
it.
Speak to that,
Tell them it's not allowed.
right.
I think
That's
they let
kinda
them
what I
come
was
to
thinking.
National Night Out though.
We shouldn't have it. This is not.
it's not that
I
kind
didn't
of
think
venue.
you could campaign on city property.
Well,
But I
the
would,
rule
I
of
would.
thumb has always been no political stuff.
I would
events,
discourage
but you
any
know, pull a line.
political activity.
Well, the only thing I can equate it to is when we had trunk or treat and we told candidates that you can give out candy, but you can't give out your
Right.
political stuff.
Okay.
Can we go back to the nonprofits for a second? So if we're going to allow nonprofits to set up tents, we've got a couple local ones here in Holly Hill. Should we reach out to them and see if they want to put up tents? Like Family Renew and.
Certainly.
Okay.
Does that make it too
I think it
much
just
first?
Keeps it more community, and it's,
I think if it's information only or free giveaways, but
It's-
I don't want people selling.
no.
Right.
I just want to, it's informational for the community. Parents could get some ideas from some of these different organizations or help. I just think that angle of it's a good idea. Now, I think where you were going, is that gonna be too much?
Well, I think the challenge is we're already gonna have them all at National Night Out, so are they gonna pick and
Right.
choose which one will I come? Because it's that week, National Night Out is that week.
What about the
Tuesday,
Red,
So our
the Red
nonprofits
Cross? But
Haven't historically done National Night Out.
Oh, they haven't? I
So I'm
thought,
thinking Family Renew,
Like ELC, Family Renew,
I
Bike
thought they were
Ped.
always-
Mr. and
National
Mrs.
Night Out.
Mentoring.
No, just those
National
nonprofits
Night Out
haven't
does
come,
that
but all the other
Tuesday,
ones do.
and then
and what about the
So
Red?
maybe the ones that don't normally come for National Night Out, we can invite.
I just don't wanna pull away from.
No, and I don't want to either, I understand what you're saying.
And the blood donor bus, would that be a draw to get that done?
I don't think you're gonna have room for it.
That's what I was thinking.
If you have 3 food trucks there, you're not gonna have it.
And you're selling alcohol,
Okay.
which would be
Yeah,
a liability.
Probably not a good idea.
With the tents, if we do have people there, we'll want to make sure that it's hand-driven stake, little hand-driven stakes, because it's new sign.
Right.
Are we gonna have room for, I mean, I know ELC is coming. Are we gonna have room for, let's say, 7 or 8 more people?
What if,
I don't think that's what they're talking, because they have a bigger majority going to National Night Out. I
If you're
think it was
talking
only,
about 10 by 10s, and I would have them kind of up in this area, because you want to leave this area open here, so
Right.
people can
So,
watch the concert.
Steve, how many pavilions are down there?
Oh, there
3.
is one,
Besides the big one?
besides the big 1, 2, 3, I think 4, 5, 6 maybe?
What if we just offered those 6 pavilions to 6 local nonprofits and let them set up there? And they might come and they might want to do face painting, or they might want to paint rocks or whatever, and let those nonprofits, we're not planning on reserving those for anyone, right? It's like,
No, we're quite the opposite, we're going to have to black it out for any reservations.
well, then that would be perfect.
that's, if you have the nonprofits, then you don't have to worry about tents blow, I'm worried if it's windy, the tents are gonna blow away.
Okay.
But that would be.
Good idea.
Like a win-win.
Good idea.
We just want, if people are doing painting, to bring some sort of cover, so next tables there.
Well, if you're doing the face painting, is that gonna interfere with the lady?
Yeah, I wouldn't have another face painter there because
Do we
we
have a
already
lady?
asked her and she's coming.
Well, those are big enough, you could.
I'm just saying, just let them do whatever they want. Invite them there, do something for the community. They could make balloon animals. I don't know.
You don't think
That's-
that's, what about the drone show though? Isn't that prime time seating, the drone show? So I guess we'll just have them,
Well, I mean, there's only so many seats in those pavilions, right? It's like,
yeah.
I mean, I'm imagining people are gonna bring it back
Yeah,
there.
I would imagine people will be sitting in their chairs to watch that.
Didn't we discuss having the activities from 4 to 6 and then the concert starts and then the drone show?
Yeah.
So maybe tell these nonprofits that they're there from 4
4
to
to
6
6,
only.
yes.
They can break down.
Same time as the DJ.
Yeah.
The drive show's at night, right? It's gonna be dark.
Yeah.
It's gonna go to the south side of the park, I guess, over the river.
Yep.
That's what it's gonna do. So everybody that there stand there can see.
Oh, yeah, you'll be able to see it from home.
And this, just so we're talking about that, I just want to mention how this timeline does worry me because I know it's in and out, but, you know, I don't anticipate families coming at 4, going back home, coming back at 8. So I'm a little bit worried about keeping people, about getting people to the main attraction, which is the drone show. That's just my main concern. I just want it to be full for that main part of the show.
Did you
So-
shoot everything later? Started it?
I don't know, I just wanna, it's just something to think about.
Well,
you know?
some people will come just for the concert and drone show, there's no doubt about that.
Yeah,
You know, which is fine.
yeah.
It's just a long time to keep people busy.
We've never had any drone show over here of this magnitude over here in Daytona.
But we could start it at 5
It'll be
instead
a
of
first,
4.
that's for sure.
I think we should push it later, to be honest.
Ormond's,
Okay.
Ormond's gonna have one,
Yeah.
4th of July.
Oh, they're on the fourth.
And I think they might have them, they have a Founder's Day, April 15th. I think they might have drones there too.
They're gonna beat us to it then.
So should we go with their suggestion and not start it till 5?
See that, I wanna come.
I think if I'm coming here and if I had 2 little kids under tow, I mean, you remember what it's like, you can only keep a kid entertained for 90
Yeah.
minutes.
maybe 5 o'clock isn't a bad idea.
Well, as an example, the Easter egg hunt, I mean, we start right at 10 and by 11:30, I mean, I don't leave till 12:15 or so, but I can
They're
start
gone.
seeing around 11:30, it starts thinning out to where the bounce houses are
And you have a lot of
coming down
activities for
at
that.
coming down at a
Yeah,
quarter
there's a
of.
lot going on.
That's a lot to kind of keep it. Once they kind of made their little rounds and stuff, they leave, so.
Why don't we leave that decision to staff?
Okay.
Not micromanage.
Yeah.
We should be at
Just,
the
for-
30,000 foot level.
For devil's
thinking-
advocate, why don't, the people that are concerned about their kid, why don't they just show up a little later?
Yeah, but, I mean, we want them there for the concert, right? We don't want an empty concert, and we don't want an
No,
empty
you're not
drum
gonna keep
show.
everybody there the entire time, though.
Yeah, for sure.
yeah.
Like the mayor said, we'll let you guys make that determination.
All right. Anything else?
Oh, great job. Pulling
Yeah,
another
awesome
event
job.
together.
Well, recently I did see at the, at Becky's, what do we call them, that business meeting? The
Business
business
association.
association. So recently, the Drunken Duck was there, and I actually told the whole group about this coming in. I told them, get ready for the Christmas parade too. But I think the Drunken Duck is interested in being a vendor or provider of their products.
Yeah.
And Copper Bottom would too. They have special ways that they can go, because they're the manufacturer, distributor, they can show up too, so.
Oh, speaking of the Drunken, I don't know if this is the venue, but it's, let you all know, I'm starting a radio show on WAPN where I'm
Yeah?
yeah, where I'm gonna interview local business owners, local
Oh, yeah,
business owners. so,
yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and Joe and I are gonna go on the first Monday of every
You're the
month.
first Monday, I think I'm the second Monday.
I don't know what we're gonna talk about
Cool.
Yeah.
for 30 minutes.
For 30 minutes?
I
That's a
don't know
lot.
what we're gonna talk about.
That's a lot.
She said we have up to 30 minutes, 15 to 30 minutes, so.
All right, anything else on this? Because if not, Joseph has
We need-
12 minutes to talk about equipment that he wants us to think about.
Time for you. So we can't have a fishing tournament?
Keep it up and running.
A fishing tournament?
Screen.
I'm not prepared, I knew we were doing it.
Yeah.
All right, you've lost the crowd, Brian.
No, I'm
They're
sorry.
leaving.
Yeah.
So, JD, I hear what you're saying.
He has a
We might be able to reach out to FWC and ask them, because they go to a lot of fishing tournaments and they give out free fishing poles and they give out life jackets and stuff, so maybe we can reach out to them and see if they want to be one of those nonprofits to come and give away stuff, and then just let the kids go fish.
That's a great idea.
So
Yeah.
I've been in touch with FWC because I'm having them come to Neighborhood Watch meeting and talk about coyotes. So I can reach out to them.
Because we had a thing where 2 years ago, the elementary school had a fishing club. And they did an event at Sunrise Park, and FWC came out and gave away all kinds of stuff to the
They
kids.
do it at the Celtic Festival, or the
Yeah.
Seafood Festival, right there too.
Yeah, so that's a good idea.
Great.
See what happens.
yeah.
Doesn't cost anything to ask.
All right.
So I got a fishing tournament.
Are you gonna,
With it, so-
are you gonna call them?
Yeah.
Who?
All right, we'll be back in the main room in 10 minutes.
Okay.
Or at least some tacos.